welcome back to Thicc and Fit Adventures. I'm Anna.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
And this is Isaac. Today we are going to review the CG-1 multi-grip camber cable and landmine attachment. So I want to start off with the pros about this. It's super light, weighs 8 pounds, has adjustable grips, which I just read about today. So you can move it anywhere along those and those, and it'll make the landmine.
Yeah, on this one, so you could go 6 inches if you put them on the 6 inches here, up to 8 inches, and then it goes 14 up to 24, I believe, if you put them on the inside. So if you put this on the inside and this on the inside, 14, all the way up to 24. So
good to know.
And then on the, real quick on, while she's talking about like the specs itself, right here, the knurling, this is all, the knurling here is the same kind of knurling that they use on the Ohio barbell. So it's nice and grippy. It's not too crazy, not too aggressive, but it's just enough. I think it's like the sweet spot. I love that barbell, that grip.
I didn't know that. Okay. Main reason for this is for the landmine workouts. I was kind of destroying this bar or this attachment because it was rubbing up against my barbell and against this and scraping it. So that will avoid that from happening. And another reason, it gives you different grips on pull downs. The other attachment we have, you have to stay here, right? On this one, you go to more of a neutral grip, wide, narrow, and even more narrow. So that was my reasoning for wanting this.
Cool. So when I asked her, like, why did we get it? She kind of forgot. So for her birthday, I had her do like a little wish list, and then this was one of them. I'm pretty sure whatever I sent her that day, she just said yeah or thumbs up. She was at work, so she kind of just like, yeah. Like, I don't really want anything. So I sent her some stuff that I really wanted, but she got for her birthday. But one of the cool things about this one is it does come in, like she said, it's really lightweight. You can see just here, it only weighs 8.25 pounds. This model specifically is made out of aluminum. They do have a steel version to keep it true, hardcore, overbuilt, rogue fashion. We just felt like it's like a pain in the ass. So when you're solo or when she's here by herself working on it at 5 o'clock in the morning, to get it up here onto the carabiner with one hand, it's just a pain in the ass if it was all steel. So yeah, it would be cool, but we opted in for the aluminum version. And then on this, like she said here, all of the Rogue equipment, so from the sliders on here to any kind of attachment points that they have now, they protect like the paint. And so this right here is like a little plastic tube. So that avoids scratching the barbell at all. So that was one of the benefits. And then same thing here, she uses the inner sides here. Then she's able to get those rows on that landmine, the same as she would with that, except she doesn't have to balance it, and then she doesn't have to mess up the knurling on the barbell or on the device itself. So I think it's really cool because you're able to get the lat pull down, take it off, put it on the low row, or you could do landmine row, and if we had that Pritchett pad, then you could do like supported rows as well. That's next on the list.
There was some negative reviews on this on the landmine because of the weights hitting your chest.
Yeah.
So we kind of just worked that out.
Yeah, in the video, I mean, you can't see it here, but like even right here, she already just has like a little, just from doing a few reps.
Really?
Yeah, right here. So she did a few reps, and you'll see it. I'll show you guys here. But as she's doing those reps, you can see that the 25-pound plate just comes up enough just to hit her on the chest, as you can see here. So what we did is we read some reviews online, and we saw that you could put like a couple of 10-pound plates to push it out a little bit further. We just use a couple of the clips that we have, extra clips that we have, and that takes it out about 4 inches or so. And then when we row, then it kind of comes closer up towards the neck. But really, for me, when I was working it, it kind of hits the junk area before it gets to the neck. So before I like slam it into my neck, it's gonna like take me out by hitting the nads. My balls! So that was one of the things that we discovered, or a workaround that we had that we saw based off of the negative reviews on the Rogue website. Just put it out just a little bit further, and then you get full range of motion as far as you could go, and it'll kind of come up to the neck, but like I said, it's just not enough to really cause any harm, and you get a little bit deeper of a pull. Well, cool. Thank you. This one's a short one. We just got this in for her birthday. We wanted to try it out. I'm definitely going to be using this. They do sell like the single handle like that also has the attachment on there, so you can just do that one. But this one, I think it's going to be like the perfect point for us. So you get all those different grips. So that's it for this week's review. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.